Alright, so some of you guys, when you guys buy your house, may have some older homes that may be wired for Cat 5, but it's actually wired for phone line use and not for Ethernet itself. You may be looking for like a patch panel that you can install in your home, and you may have those On-Q boxes, which I'll show later on in this video. But if it's wired up for phone, you're wondering, well, what can I do to actually put a patch panel in? If you do want to use what's made for those On-Q boxes, you can get these on Amazon. I think they're like 35 or 40 bucks. I'll put a link below. It's an 8-port network interface module. You guys should get multiple of these and put them in your box. I have like I think it's like a 2-foot by 3-foot box, but they come as big as, I think, like 4 foot tall or something. You could put multiple of these in your box itself. The problem with these is that they wire them for 568A, which is great if you follow that standard all across your house. But here in North America, everything is wired for 568B. I'll show you here. It says T568A right here in the bottom. So, and I'll post it here on the screen. The problem with 568A and 568B is that some of the wires are mix matched. Now, some of your newer devices, they'll recognize that if the wiring is in fact mix matched, they'll automatically cross over, but some of your older devices may not recognize that. I'll show you here today how you can actually rewire that to be different. So for your 568A standard and 568B standard, you got 2 pairs of wires that are swapped. You have the green and orange wires that are going to be swapped on each side. So the 568A and 568B standard actually have 2 pairs of wires that are swapped. It's going to be your orange set of wires and green set of wires, right? And when you're wiring this up, basically orange and green here in the middle, and what you want to do is swap those 2 pairs out. So what I'll do is I'll strip this jacket open. What we're going to do is you need a couple tools here. Typically you'd have a Punchdown tool. I actually have this small little, I think I paid like $1 for this thing a couple years ago. It's a wire stripping tool, and it's got a small little Punchdown tool here, and it seems to cut half the time. I'll make it work here for this video. But I'm going to start off with the brown, very top. But I'll end up taking all this out because this is actually just a spare wire here I'm using. But starting off with just brown here on top. Punch it down. You have to bear with me. Trying to actually do this on video is a lot harder than watching it through the video. So brown. Brown, white, push brown down a little more. And then right here with green, we got brown, brown, white. Instead of using green, I'm going to actually use orange. Swap it from the A to the B standard, which is what my house is wired for. Your house may be wired for A. If that's the case, use A. Then orange, white. Next is your orange, so I'm going to switch to green now. So green, green, white, blue, blue, white. Then I'd go through and I would cut all these out. So that's how you would swap your A standard to B standard. Then I would go through, I'd attach this to the unit, and I'd have basically a patch panel inside my Legrand unit. As I said, if you want to be able to buy this unit, I'll have linked my Amazon link below where I bought this. And then I'll just wire up the 8. Actually, I don't think I have 8. I think I have 4 right now wired through. But once I fill up 8, I'll just go buy another one of these and start my next row. That's it. Alright guys, and here's the video of the final product. It's a little messy in here. I have got a lot of work to do, but you see it's in there nicely. I didn't have to trim off any tabs. If you guys have these newer boxes, there may be some tabs you may have to trim off. It's shave off to kind of get the fit. If you have like a round hole on both sides or something, I don't know. I've read some places that says you have to kind of take and like shave off some of the tabs. Mine has the square holes. Maybe it's being blessed. I don't know. Mine fit right in, and I just push a little pop rivet in there. Fit right in just nicely. You see I got mine wired up. Actually have it nicely in there. Earlier in the video I said this tool cut the wires. It doesn't. Get yourself a proper punch down tool. This tool right here, I forgot it doesn't actually cut down the wires on the end here. I had to use my pocket knife and a little bit of ingenuity. Hopefully I didn't damage anything. Doesn't look like it did. And triple checked it. Doesn't look like I have any wires crossed. So I had to go and cut it down with a pocket knife to get it to work. Have a few more wires to terminate, and they're not too many, but I've got input, living room, master bedroom, which has an access point. I'll have a couple more here to fill up. This is a secondary input for future fiber line, and that's it. You can see I have the old telecom, which doesn't do me any good. No one uses the plain old telephone system anymore. I have it just to hold the coax, which is the only thing I have coming into this house, unfortunately. So that being said, if you guys like this video, like and subscribe. I'll hopefully post more of the home networking stuff, but that's all I got. Stay tuned.